In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 controversial psychology tactics that you can use to sell anything to anyone. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Liam James Kay. I'm currently on a mission to become a millionaire before the age of 30, and I'm using this YouTube channel to document my progress, but also share tips and tricks and value along the way. So if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out on future content. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 killer psychology tactics that you can use to sell anything to anyone. These are used by some of the top marketers and they are super powerful. But before I share these with you, you need to promise to use this information ethically, because what I am about to share with you is pretty powerful stuff and it really does work. But yeah, just keep your morals about you. So the 5 tricks that I'm going to share with you in this video can be used to sell almost anything. So it works with affiliate marketing, which is what I'm using some of them with at the moment. You can use it to sell your own like information products, courses, things like that. But you can also use these for selling physical products, and they're used by some of the biggest brands out there. And I'm going to show you in this video some examples of them in action and some people that are using them. And yeah, and they work really well. So let's get into it. So the first one is fear. So selling using fear. Now I'm going to explain it all now, but fear is a massive business. Just think about it. The whole insurance industry is based on basically selling fear. Because when you sign up to home insurance or travel insurance or health insurance or phone insurance or car insurance, you're buying into the fact of what might happen. So when an insurance company tries selling something to you, they're saying, are you sure you want to risk this without being covered? Which makes you sign up to something which you most of the time never really need and never really use. So fear sells. It sells like hotcakes, and it's just like I was in the shop the other day buying my new phone, paid like £1,000 for the phone, and then I was like, that's quite expensive. I'm done there. And then the woman goes, do you want to have any insurance on this at the end? And she was like, it's £1,000 phone. Imagine if you dropped it. And again, that's selling fear, because I'm worried about what if I drop this. So then I upgraded. I got some insurance on it as well. And then the next thing was she started trying to sell me a case for my phone. Again, selling into the fear that what would happen if I dropped my phone. So yeah, fear sells. And yeah, you don't always have to have like a business which is the product is based around fear, like phone cases or insurance. You can still incorporate that into selling almost any kind of products. You can incorporate it into the sales copy or yeah, your videos and things like that. So I'm going to show you some examples of things which use fear now. So I was actually looking on MaxBally earlier, and this is one of the highest converting products which I've seen on MaxBally. I'm not promoting it myself. I just saw it before when I was doing a bit of research, and it's got an EPC of $7.21. So that basically means that every time you send a click to this offer, it's averaging, you're earning $7.21, which is unheard of. Usually it's around about 30 cents for most MaxBally offers. So I had a look at it, and the reason it's selling so well is because it's preying on people's fears. So I'm just going to show you the landing page here. So this is it. It's basically some sort of like thing. It's American based. Don't really know what it is. It's like you can check sex offenders who live in your area. You put your postcode in, and that is it. And then basically it takes you through a funnel, and you sign up. You pay $1 trial, and then you pay $30 a month to have access to this. And their whole product is based on fear. And if you say, look, up here, your child, their safety, our mission, you kind of feel obliged, like you cannot afford not to know. And that's kind of what they're selling with this product down here. And it's like, you're not alone to be concerned about this. So they're totally capitalizing on the fear. And then another one as well, which I was looking at before, which is kind of like a diabetes product. I think it's a herbal product, which is online. Don't know if it's good or not, but they've not got a fear-based product like insurance or that register. They're just selling a product which helps with diabetes, but then they've incorporated the sell of fear into their copy. And it's only a small little bit down here. I mean, they might say it in the video, I've not actually watched it yet, but it's just down here. In this video, you will discover, and this little point here, we will expose the dangerous side effects of prescription drugs that is putting you at risk. So just that bit there, putting you at risk. So you are at risk by not watching this video because they're going to expose what's in like normal prescription drugs. So again, that's preying on someone's fears. Someone might have diabetes, they might have come across this, they've seen this, and they don't want to risk it, so they're going to watch the video and then they're going to get sucked into the funnel and maybe purchase. But you might be watching this thinking, I'm not promoting a product which solves a fear, like it's not insurance, it's not something like this diabetes product, but you can still incorporate it into your sales copy. So like talk about the fear of missing out. If you do not watch my training course on how to make money online, this is what could happen. Or like, do you really want to be stuck in your 9-to-5 job? That's the kind of the fear of what if. So you can still use this tactic a lot more subtly and it can still have great effects. But a quick one I just got to share you with as well is it works with physical products. So the other day I was on Amazon looking for a draft excluder to keep the heat out, keep the heat into my house, obviously because it's cold, it's getting to winter. I just want something which is going to block the bottom of the door to stop the wind getting in, getting out cold. And then I was looking down here, came across this one, and look, it does the job of keeping cold air out and heat staying in, but then what they've done is they've put a little picture of a mouse and some bugs on the diagram, which what is that doing? That's preying on your fears. So if I don't have this draft excluder, I will have got a high chance of having mice, and I'm scared of mice, or bugs coming in, I'm scared of bugs. So that is another example of how you can take a physical product which is just mainly there to keep the heat in, and then go, actually, let's add on this tactic of fear to help you sell more. Fear works really well to sell products, and if you actually look around now, you'll spot it in like loads of different products, and even big brands are using it to sell things. So that's the first tactic. The second one is be specific. Now what I'm talking about here is that be specific with your numbers. So I'm going to jump in and show you straight away this sales page which I came across earlier, just as an example. It's a Clickbank product, don't really know what it is. It's like affiliate bots. I'm not bothered about the product, but it's just this headline here which shows you that being specific increases conversions so much. So it says here, how I'm making $6,457 per week affiliate commissions right now in November 2018. So they're being super specific about this figure. Now, when you're creating a headline, I've seen lots of headlines that people that create, and they're just like round off numbers, like how to make $1,000 a week, how to make $100 a week, and they're not as effective as being specific, because with a number like this where it's really specific, it looks more genuine. You start to build trust because it looks like it's actually been taken from a PayPal account or from your actual profits. So always, if you're ever including numbers in something, make sure you're being specific about it, and also including dates and stuff, that this probably changes every month to the different month. And those types of things, these little tricks that you can use, really do increase conversions on products. And if you just scroll down here again, it's got like $6,457.21. Obviously, you're probably thinking, what's the point in putting 21 cents? No one cares about that. They just want to know you made over 6,000. But that little bit of detail really increases conversions. But it doesn't just have to be with like monetary numbers. If you're trying to get people to join your new membership site or something like that, if you go, we've got 32 people joining every day, do you want to be part of this? That's a lot better than saying we've got 30 people joining every day. It's more realistic. So yeah, make sure you're being specific in any kind of copy that you're writing, any landing page, any email, anything that you're sending out. Be really specific with your numbers, and you'll see your sales and conversions go through the roof. So the next marketing tactic is address people's doubts. So when you're selling anything online, people have doubts. Everyone has a doubt. People don't like to purchase there and then. They're already worried about parting with their money. They have doubts. So a good way to sell to someone that has doubts about a service or a product that you're selling is to address those doubts and then basically solve them, break them down and show the solution to them. And this works really well as well. So this is another product. I'm just going to show you this example here now. It's a Bitcoin thing. It's on MaxBally. Don't know if it works, don't care, but it's just a good example. So obviously Bitcoin's crashing at the minute, and there was this whole thing about everyone saying Bitcoin's a bubble, don't invest, but people still are interested in investing. People are still thinking now, it's gone right down, should I get in or should I not get in? And there's a massive doubt around it. So rather than doing a sales page saying, join my new Bitcoin product, Bitcoin's the best thing ever, what you should do is highlight the doubts. So this is exactly what this person's doing, this sales page is doing here. So it's talking about the Bitcoin bubble. So it's profit before the Bitcoin bubble bursts. So it's highlighting this whole thing where everyone's saying don't invest in Bitcoin, it's a bubble. They're using that to their advantage by saying, yeah, Bitcoin is a bubble, but here's how to profit from that. I'll just play this video now, this sales video, and it just sums up about addressing people's doubts.
Bitcoin is at one level a pure speculative game. It's a pure bubble.
Microsoft is no longer accepting Bitcoin as payment from customers.
Bitcoin has already been declared dead.
Bitcoin's been declared dead. Microsoft have stopped accepting it. Bitcoin's a bubble. They're basically they're telling you about the doubts that you've got. So straight away you start to build trust with this website, even though it's pretty scammy looking, because they are aligning with your doubts. And then what they're probably going to do later on in the video, I've not even watched it yet, but they're probably going to trying to go, well, here's how to profit on this doubt that you've got. So yeah, focusing on doubts really works, and like focusing on your flaws as well. And like, so when you're doing a sales video, rather than saying this is going to make you so much money or join my course, I'm going to show you how to do this, you'd be like, I know you're tired of hearing about the next best course, and you've probably bought so many courses in the past and they've not taught you anything. I've been there as well, but this is different. So what you've done is you've highlighted their doubt that I don't want to buy another shitty course, but you've highlighted that, you've said you can relate to them, and then you're going to say, well, this is different, and explain why it's different. And that is basically how you address doubts and how you build trust and rapport with the person that you're selling to, and that is a great tactic and it works really well. The next one is exclusivity and scarcity. Now, if you're into like online marketing or you've even seen any product, you'll see this used so much. It's almost slightly overused now with like countdown timers and things like that. But creating some kind of exclusivity works really, really well. So this is another example of a product which I found earlier. And actually this has been loading for a while, it's been in the background. It had like 11 spots remaining in your area, positions here, and now there's only one position left. How lucky am I? I've just been on this website and now there's only one position left. And this kind of thing works because you feel, oh, I'm gonna miss out, I need to be part of this. And you see big marketers say, I'm offering mentoring to only 20 people this year. If you want to join it, Russell Brunson has got his inner circle, which is a limited amount of people. And having some kind of exclusivity shows people that they want to be part of it. And that really does help increase sales. And the other one that goes really hand in hand with this is scarcity. So it's like there's only this amount of time remaining on this offer. We're only offering free shipping today only. There's only 24 hours left for you to take action. This offer's going to be gone after today. Them kind of things, they really do work. They even work on me, and I know about these tactics because you think, oh, I need to get in quick. So this is just that offer I was just talking about just then. It's actually timed out now, and look, I've still got the offer. It's not expired, but they have a little countdown time at the top that says this one-time discount is offering in is expiring in 5 minutes, and it's trying to rush you to make a decision so you don't think about it. And you'll see this all the time. But again, you can use this with physical product. So you see this, like people selling stuff on Instagram, like running low in stock of these new dresses. If you want to get one, you need to be quick. Scarcity. Even you could use it on like Shopify stores where you can mess around with your stock and say there's only 5 in stock, be quick. And that really does increase sales and get people to take action. So if you're promoting any kind of product, have a play around with like adding these countdown timers on and like limited spots, and you'll see that they really do work. And the last trick is popular appeal, or like crowd mentality. And this is a super effective little trick that you can use to sell loads of things online or even offline, and it works really, really well. And you actually see this all the time. So people are like sheep, right? If they see there's a lot of other people taking part in something or buying something, that makes them want to be part of that and join in and purchase it as well. And actually seeing this happening right before my eyes, it was actually a scam taking place in London a little while ago, and I was actually just stood on the street waiting for someone. So I actually got to see this taking place. And it was basically this guy was selling like bags of cheap perfume, and he was trying to build up this like commotion and trying to get people to just give him like 10 pounds at a time for these bags of like pound shop perfume, which probably only worth about £3. And basically what I spotted him doing is he had like 3 or 4 people with him as part of his little gang, and they was posing as customers, and then they came over and they was like, what's this? And they was all buying them and handing in cash, and then they'd walk off, and then people would see that, general public would see what's going on here, feel like they're going to miss out on it, and then they would basically purchase from this guy. And then about 10 minutes later, those same people, his little actors, would come back and repeat the whole process, and loads of people were falling for it. And that is because people follow the crowd and they see other people doing things. And some shops do it when they're launching products or they're launching a new shop. They sometimes pay people like extras and people to turn up or stand and queue outside, and then normal members of the public join the queue and just follow the crowd. It's crazy. But you can do this online as well to sell things online. And just going back to this page which I showed you before, this Bitcoin thing, just down here they've got some figures, 235 new users today, and some figures down there. And just that little number there will increase conversions because people can see other people are taking part in this, which makes them follow the crowd and want to take part in it. And you see it on like Amazon, like here it works with Amazon's like with this product, with reviews. So the fact this has got 99 reviews shows me that other people are buying it, which makes me then want to buy it. So what you find is with Amazon sellers, what they do is they give away their products to people at the start in return for a review, which obviously builds up the reviews, and then when a normal person comes along, they see it's got reviews, that makes them want to purchase. And you can kind of incorporate this onto your website by adding figures, just like this first example that I showed you. Just down here, this how many searches completed by our visitors. It's a little counter that's constantly going up, and that just shows you that this is popular, makes you want to enter your postcode and go to the next step. And this little app, you've probably seen these around, just as a final example, these little things down here that pop up, you can install these on your website, and it shows that someone bought just a minute ago, someone bought 2 hours ago, someone bought, or you can actually get it to say like 4,000 sales made in the last 7 days or something like that. And that's preying on this like crowd mentality of like, I need to be part of this, which also goes back to the preying on people's fears, the fear of missing out, like you need to be part of this. And it also goes in with like the exclusivity and being part of that group of people. So yeah, it works great. So those are the 5 little tips that I'm going to share with you today. Hopefully you found this video useful. I usually do post things which is more like how much money I've made on this channel, but I'm trying to put more content out there from now on. So I'm going to try and share more like secrets and actually like how I'm making money and some of the tips and stuff behind like how I'm building websites and like the sales techniques like this video. So if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments box below so I can continue to make more content like this. And that's everything. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. Thanks a lot. Cheers guys.